Hi everyone. Likely not the best time for a live, but we are prepping dinner. I have lots of help here. Mine, the blueberry faces. My kids both love eating frozen blueberries. So it gets all over them. So I know a lot of our freezer meal orders that people order to prep for are coming in. So if people were wanting to make a homemade pie dough, and I know before I had promised to make, show some tips of homemade pie dough, then they can be ready for when I actually do the freezer meal class, which hopefully will be soon. So in here I already have 2 cups of flour and 3/4 teaspoons of salt. And we're going to put in 1 cup of measured Crisco. So Jack, I have to help you, please. We'll see how well this goes. These guys aren't necessarily my best helpers. Okay, and if you don't know what a pastry cutter is, this is what one looks like. And this is what you need to use to combine your Crisco and your flour. Okay, Jack, you can do just a little bit and then Mommy's going to help, okay, please? Ben, you need to get out of there. That's what I mean about the help. You have to press really hard and squish it all in there, okay?
Okay.
So you want... This doesn't matter. You're not going to get over mixed with this part of it. It's the next part when you add your water that you can over mix your dough, which will make it tough. So you're going to mix this until it's nice and crumbly. I don't know if you can see. Can anyone see inside the bowl?
Yeah.
I don't know who's watching. I see 5 people watching. Are you actually watching? Are you joining me in this fun adventure? You can see it starting to crumble together. So you just want to make sure it's really well mixed and looks crumbly. That's the first part to get your Crisco. Oh my goodness, the dogs. And see, it's going to start sticking to your pastry cutter like that. That's how you know that it's really starting to mix in with your flour. And if you can see now the difference, you can see that there's, hopefully you can see this. You can see the bigger chunks in the bowl. Okay, Ben, that's not helping me.
Hi.
Yeah, hi.
Yeah.
All right. It's getting good now.
Yeah.
Okay, you can see it? Perfect. Okay, so when it gets to about this consistency, hopefully you can see the difference. I'll take it out. So you can actually like take out big chunks of, it's not quite dough yet. Oh my goodness, children. Okay, so this is the very important part of not over mixing. So now you don't want to use the pastry blender anymore. You're actually just going to use a fork to combine. So then you're going to add your wet ingredients, which is 1 egg and 1 tablespoon of vinegar. And of course, all the dogs are being as loud as possible just to make this better. This is why lives are amazing, but they are the best way to show. Don't touch. Touch anything. Okay. So to get a nice, oh my goodness, Jack, go let the dogs outside. Go make the dogs go outside. What about the dogs, Nicole? Like, it's crazy here. Like, oh my goodness. All right, so get a nice flaky dough. You want cold water. So I always actually just cool the water by doing a cup with ice in it first to get it really, really cold, because it does really help change the flakiness of your dough. So we're gonna add 2 tablespoons of cold water to my 1 egg and 1 tablespoon of vinegar. And then we mix that up. Jack's trying to get the crazy dogs outside for me. How is everyone today? Nicole, your kids are back at school too, are they not? Okay. So you're just going to take that mixture, you're going to pour it over your dough all the way around. Again, this part, you don't want to overmix. You need to use a fork. And now Ben is mad he's not helping me. Yeah. That's why it's so fun. So you want to do it it doesn't even have to be completely mixed. Okay? The more you mix it, yes, they're back, so happy. Ours is next Tuesday. We're patiently waiting for school. Okay, so you can see I didn't even mix it that much because what you're gonna do is you're gonna put it in saran wrap. And the next step to help with the flaky crust is you want it to rest in the fridge and get cold before you roll it out. Oh, so I'm gonna, I forgot to get my saran wrap out, but don't touch. 1 minute, 1 minute. Right, so you're just gonna put your saran wrap on the counter. And it's gonna come out in chunks still. Like I said, it doesn't matter if it's completely mixed because you're gonna squish it all together to put into the fridge. And the more you mix it, the tougher your dough is going to get. And we want it nice and light and fluffy and flaky. So there we go. So we just wrap it. Oh my goodness, Jack, can we try not to make as much noise as we possibly can?
Yeah.
So there, wrap it. And you're gonna set that in the fridge. You can skip that step if you don't have time, but it really does make a difference for the flakiness. And I just wanted to share 2 other quick tips. So that's your dough. If you decide to try and make your homemade dough and you have questions and you're in the middle of it, always, you can just message me. I'll respond back most of the time, depending what's happening. 2 other quick tips when you're doing freezer meal prep or even like meals during the week. You can have 1 week, say you're doing a chicken pot pie and shepherd's pie. Generally, oh, and look at this is Ben got up on my countertop. It's amazing. Chicken pot pie and shepherd's pie. Generally, you have the same veggies in it. So if you want to do like a chicken pot pie on a Monday and say like a shepherd's pie the next night or the Wednesday night, you always have to like pre-cook your veggies. I don't know if I can, do I have the pot? Oops. Oh my goodness, phone stuff. Okay, so I always do double the amount of veggies. So I have a second batch of veggies cooked and ready to go. Guys, away from the stove. Okay, let go. And another quick tip. This is how I get my chicken for chicken pot pie. This is the cheapest cut of meat for your chicken is the thighs. And if you roast them, it adds some extra yummy flavor to it. It's a bit more extra work because you have to obviously take it all off the bones and everything. But if you're on a budget, it makes a huge, huge difference to do the chicken thighs. And you just roast them like that. Tastes better and, oh my goodness. And the dog's again. I think I'm gonna go. If you have any questions, post below, but hopefully that will help you guys get some yummy flaky pie crust and help with some meal planning. Oh my goodness. All right, thank you everybody.